Sir Graham, and it's a pleasure to serve under your chairmanship. And I would also like to congratulate my honourable friend, the member for Thurrock, on securing this important debate this afternoon, especially as pharmacists really have been the unsung heroes of this pandemic. Their doors have remained open for their customers, not only for their regular services, but also picked up huge demand for minor ailment consultations, medicine deliveries with people avoiding GPs and staying at home, etc. And in Carshalton and Wallington, I want to pay particular tribute to my local community pharmacists for their extraordinary efforts over the past year and for their strong lobbying on behalf of the sector, including Sanjay from Sutton Pharmacy, Jaymil from Hackbridge and Anna pharmacies, Alfie from MPS Pharmacy, and of course I know the Minister will know Reena from S G Barai Pharmacy, who does a lot of lobbying on behalf of the sector in the UK, and I'm so proud that she operates a pharmacy within my constituency. But this increase in workload has taken its toll, as we've heard. Pharmacists will tell you that they have worked late into the night and over the weekend without a break in order to keep up. And this highlights a real problem, that much of the additional work they have taken on, they have not been recompensed for. But this has also demonstrated, I think, a great opportunity for the NHS, something that I know the Minister herself recognises, but I hope NHS England will also recognise and grasp with both hands. Having worked in the NHS myself, I know firsthand about the significant pressures on demand for GP appointments and A&E capacity, but we know that many people presenting at GPs and even at hospital could be seen by a pharmacist first. The talents and the abilities of pharmacists were massively underutilised before the pandemic began, and I would argue that we need to unlock that capacity to ease pressures on the NHS going forward and create a new culture of pharmacy first within the UK. And there are 3 points I'd like to quickly make. First is to outline what more pharmacists could be doing if we let them. I don't have the time to go into any great detail, but they should be on the front line of the prevention agenda, helping their customers with things like obesity, smoking and drinking, for example, but also providing a huge range of additional services, such as any and all vaccinations could be done at a pharmacy, sexual health screenings and HIV testing could be done at a pharmacy, and greater powers to prescribe, to name just a few. Second, pharmacies should be better represented at strategic planning level, with representation in CCGs and ICSs, for example, to ensure that they form part of the conversation about the delivery of health and care within our local communities. But finally, and most importantly, as has been well covered and eloquently set out by colleagues already, they have to be adequately funded for the work that they do. Time prevents me again from going into any great detail, but I would echo calls from colleagues to look at the recommendations from the APPG, look at turning loans into grants, look at the Ernst & Young report, and formally making pharmacies as part of our frontline NHS and using existing primary care resources where necessary in order to make sure that can happen. I just want to finish up, Sir Graham, by thanking yet again the pharmacies in my own constituency and across the country for their extraordinary efforts. I know how valued they are by my constituents, so I hope that we can secure them greater responsibilities and appropriate funding to create that pharmacy first culture in the UK.